Welcome back, craft beer lovers. It's a sensational day down here in Merimbula. 26 degrees, it's springtime, sun's out, beautiful weather. Just been to the beach and coming home to have a barbie, and what better to do than to crack into a beer. So this one is Benstpoke Sprocket. Just arrived this week in my beer crate, and Bentspoke obviously doing some great stuff. Everybody knows most people know their crankshaft and IPA and their Burley Griffin Pale Ale, which are probably two of my favourite drinking sessional beers at the moment. Both just extremely drinkable, great beers. And this one is, I mean, it's not a new beer because they've been brewing it for a while, but it's canned because Bentspoke have only been limiting or releasing a few beers in cans. Mainly you have to get it direct from the brewery. Another one with the big mouth, so you rip the top off, you can drink it straight out of the can. With the pale ale and the IPA and the crankshaft, I do that all the time, but for the sake of this beer review I'm going to put it in a glass so you can see what it looks like. Nice golden colour, good head, sweet, beautiful sweetness, just a lovely sweet sort of honey resiny on the nose. Oh, that's even bigger than I remember. I've only had this once before. I've had it at the brewery, but I've also had it once in a can. That's actually a bigger flavour than I remember. It's more your typical sort of East Coast IPA, that really grassy, piney, hoppy IPA. So if you like your big flavoured IPAs, definitely get on it. I actually have a little bit of a preference for the crankshaft, but that's just because I find it's just a really well balanced beer. And with my IPAs, even though I like good IPAs and double IPAs, if the main characteristic is a big hop flavour, there's nothing wrong with them. I like them, but I just get over them quickly. So to me, I'm a bit of I prefer the less heavily hopped beers. But look, that's a beautiful beer. Very easy to drink. Apparently too, I didn't know this, but it also picked up an award recently, Best in Show 2017 at the Australian Beer Festival, this annual Australian Beer Festival at the Rocks. Jeff Schaefer Award, and it's a pretty prestigious award, so that speaks volumes about this beer. If you haven't already tried Bentspoke, what are you waiting for? The distribution's fairly good now. You can get them in most BWS's and Dan's and places around the country, but certainly all the specialty shops should have them. If they haven't, ask for them and get onto it. So that's it. Bentspoke Sprocket, great IPA, great nose, great drinking for this time of year. Remember, life's too short to drink bad beers. Cheers.